Having a board at Wesleyan is an awesome luxury because of the fact that there are a bunch of small hills and little paths everywhere that you can find very easily that aren't too big to really throw you around.
It's very much like exploration, you know, you never really know what's going to happen if you go out on your board. You just kind of go for the journey of it.
It's the best feeling ever because you're going so fast with so little energy being used. And it's just the most fun thing.
Your first time on the board is not easy or necessarily fun because you can fall or do some shit like that. My deepest desire was to try and to ollie. I just wanted to get better. It's like the first trick, you know, you got to do. So the next progression was that after being able to ride was that I got to learn to ollie. And I was starting to get it, but you know, I don't have the boards anymore. My skateboard that I've had is now broken because I was just ollieing too many times and the end just like fully came off.
It broke about a month ago with the metal just completely breaking in half.
And so for a little bit I was riding on my friend's skateboard, but I ended up somehow also breaking that one. I just did an ollie and it just snapped all at once, like suddenly. So I'm like, right now I'm just waiting for a new board to come in. Until then I'm focusing on trying to get better with the longboard. I want to catch up to Gunter and make sure I can get better than him soon enough. And one thing I'm trying to do is trying to learn how to dance. Basically dancing on the board while you ride. And Gunter can't do that and I can't do that, so I'm going to start working towards that. So like, I really want to get better at this because I don't want to be the newbie forever. You know, I want to be someone who's like an established boarder or longboarder or skateboarder or whatever I can be. So I want to make sure that I can get this dancing trick down and hopefully get it before Gunter can, so I can have that establishment before he does.
Aaron didn't actually board until I met him and he saw me boarding around.
I would go to his room and it's all he had a skateboard there, and he was like, "Yo, you gotta hop on with me. You gotta come boarding with me."
And when he did, oh boy, did it awaken something in him.
And as time went on, I got better and I got more comfortable, which meant I was having more fun, which meant I was boarding more. You know, it was a self-fulfilling prophecy with it, basically. And so now I ride all the time, and I love riding. It's like super comfortable to just be on a board, go on the move.
In the beginning, Aaron wasn't the best, but over time, he's definitely gotten to basically my level, which has been very fun to have someone who can skate like that. He does a lot more skateboarding trick stuff, or he tries to. However, on a longboard, I'm still better than him.
So this week I just spent every day that I could after getting all my work done and after classes, just hitting the board and going out practicing the dancing, which was a slow process at first. It was something I was able to do quickly, but the problem is I couldn't do it clean, and almost every time I did it I would probably end up falling. So the challenge was not exactly getting the trick, hitting it once, but I wanted to make sure that I could do it like over and over again and do it enough cleanly.
It's a lot different boarding with other people because you're not really just doing it for yourself and just kind of going to the place, because you only really board by yourself if you're just trying to go to a destination. That's what it feels like. But when you're with other people and you go in like a circle or a loop or something, it feels way more natural because you're all just goofing off while you're skating. And goofing off while you're skating is very, very fun because sometimes people will almost run into each other or someone will do something really stupid and then everyone's like, oh, look at that, haha. And that's a lot more fun than just doing it alone.
So when I was finally comfortable enough with the trick to be able to do it without falling and do it in front of other people, let alone, I sprinted to Gunter to show him that I could finally do it, and I landed it. I ran off, tried to go kind of quickly because I was trying to work towards getting to land this trick, faster and faster, and I wanted to kind of be, impress Gunter. So I pushed off a little fast, and I landed it correctly, luckily, first time in front of him, and he was just like a little put off at first. He was definitely jokingly annoyed, but he was giving me shit about how he was mad that I got it done first. But I know that, deep down, he was obviously super proud. He's my best friend, he's my roommate, I fucking love the guy. So the fact that I can do this thing with him that we love, that we both love together, is a really great experience.